How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another NBA Draft Prospect Breakdown here on the Basketball Zone Cowbell Kingdom YouTube channel. If you enjoy content like this, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. Today we're discussing one of the safest prospects in this year's class, and that's Scottie Barnes from Florida State. I believe he has a very high floor, which means he's ready to make an impact right now. But I also believe he has a very high ceiling if his shot comes around. So without further ado, let's get to it. Scottie is one of my favorite prospects in this draft class because he has such a good feel for the game already and provides high-level defensive versatility and very good playmaking. At 6'9", with a plus-size wingspan, he's going to be OG Anunoby at worst. And if he gets drafted 5 through 10, that's good value in my opinion. But I believe he's going to be better than OG because he has that playmaking ability OG has yet to show or showed in college. OG has developed himself into a very good three-point shooter at 39% on 6 attempts, so I have hope for Scottie to develop in that area as well. I say that because even though he only shot 62% from the free throw line, yikes, and 27% from beyond the arc, yikes, it was on low volume, as 45% of all of his shots came at the rim and 76% of those were unassisted, which means he knows how to get to the rack, create his own shot, and show nice touch, which gives me an indication that he has a good chance to develop the way OG did from beyond the arc with more reps in the NBA. His true shooting percentage was 54.8%, so that's not bad. We also have to take into account that Florida State used a deep rotation, which took away from Scottie's time to develop these weaknesses in his game. His rebounding numbers weren't great because he was asked to guard a lot of point guards, which I see as a good thing. On the surface, sure, we can criticize his rebounding ability because he is a big dude who should have better numbers, but context matters. And if your role was to always guard or switch onto faster guards and or wings, that takes you away from the rim. So think about those things when you criticize his rebounding ability. He showed good flashes of being able to cut off the ball, which shows his good feel for the game, but we didn't see it very often because of the way Florida State ran their offense. He knew how to slip on screens, roll, and steal his guys, which are all good traits to have when you're regarded as a high basketball IQ player. He does so many good things on the floor and is just so versatile. He would be a great short roll playmaker like Draymond Green if he gets to play on a team that has a great guard or wing who gets double teamed. The possibilities on how to use him are endless. Now, I will say and disclose that he needs to be at least decent with his pull-up game to be able to be a secondary or primary playmaker, because if he doesn't, teams will just go under screens and dare him to shoot. I don't see anything fundamentally wrong with his mechanics, so a good shooting coach or developmental coach could guide him in the right direction to begin to develop his shooting ability to become at least consistent. His on-ball defense is very good, and he was asked, as I said earlier, to guard a lot of point guards, at least early in possession, so like picking him up from full court and using his length to apply a lot of pressure in the half court. But it won't be as successful at the NBA level, in my opinion, because the level of skill and athleticism from today's guard is just insane. But it's still a good thing to have when you're watching the tape, because you know that he's at least capable of doing these types of things. So to recap that, if you put him into a switching scheme, which a lot of NBA teams do, I think he'll be just fine and he'll do a very good job at it. I try and usually do 3 teams I would like for him to get drafted to and 3 teams I wouldn't, but for the most part, every team could use a player of his ability. Maybe the Magic wouldn't want him just because they have Isaac and Okeke already, but all these other teams in the lottery would love to have him. Boy, oh boy. So when I think about NBA draft prospects, he's one of my favorite in a long time. Just a kid who can just flat out ball. I know he has struggles from beyond the arc and just overall with his pull-up game, it's not great, but I think those things he can develop, especially with focusing only on basketball from now on. And when I think about some teams that come to mind, like the Kings, like the Warriors, like the Cavaliers, just imagine him playing with Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox, just that trio of versatility on defense. And even if you keep Rashawn Holmes, that would be the ideal fit. Or even the Warriors, if you put them with Clay and Steph and Draymond, that would be insane as well. And then he can even be a great complementary piece to the Cavaliers, who have a young squad as well, with Jared Allen as their starting center, and then their small guards, right? With the young Bull and Garland, and then he had last year's pick as well. So that would be a nice fit there. I just think he fits honestly anywhere. He's such a good player, man, and I can't wait to watch him play. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I don't see him honestly getting past 8. I think 8 will be the lowest. I think he can go as high as 5 because Jonathan Kuminga has some question marks about him, and I think I have him in about 2 videos. So I'll break him down in about 2 videos. So I don't know. It's going to be a hell of a draft. I think the draft starts at 5, so we'll see what happens there. A lot of people think Kuminga is a lock at 5. I'm not mad at those people because I love Kuminga as well, but he does have a lot of question marks that could be concerns moving forward. So let me know if you agree or disagree with my draft prospect breakdown on Scottie Barnes. If you have any questions, drop the comments below. And again, if you guys enjoyed this type of content, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out a lot in our quest to continue and grow this YouTube channel. So on behalf of the entire Basketball Zone family, we'll see you guys on the next one.